All right, so most of the way through on doing the seed inventory on all of my seeds, and so far I've got 5 boxes to put seeds in as far as storing them, and all of these are tomato seeds. Look at that. All of that is tomato seeds. So, wow, I have a lot more here than what I thought I had. I'm glad I made an inventory, and we'll go through that rest of that, but I've still got some more to inventory and put in my boxes and get everything done. Hi guys, it's Carrie from Farm. Well, I started doing a seed inventory close to Christmas, and I'm so glad that I did, because I have so many seeds that I did not realize that I had. I was actually going to make a seed order thinking that I needed tons more seeds than what I had, but I was not organized, and so when I decided to get organized, I realized I have tons of seeds and I don't have to go buy new seeds. Maybe I need some crookneck squash, because we love squash. I mean, we can eat squash every meal in the summertime. We love the squash, but I really am so glad that I took the time to sit down and organize my seeds, so now I know what I have. What I did, I went to the Dollar Tree, and I didn't want to spend a lot of money on storage. I just wanted something that had a lid that was attached and something that would be easy to pick up and carry with me if I needed to, and easy storage, and not something big that was going to take a lot of space. So what I did, I found these in the Dollar Tree in the education part. The bad thing about it is I got all 5 that they had, and as you can see, I still need several more to put these, and these are like tomato seeds, and so I've got a lot of tomato seeds that I need to put in their little cubby and organize them. But anyway, I got these at the Dollar Tree, and I love the idea that they are colored, because that's going to block out a little bit of the sunlight and help keep the sun away or light in general away from your seeds and start deteriorating your seeds. And I love the fact that it has this little clip or this closure on it, and it just kind of closes and locks it in place, and then the lid is attached. And that's one thing I wanted. I didn't want something where the lid wasn't going to be attached and didn't have a locking mechanism. So I ended up getting all 5 that they had. I've been going back trying to see when they get more. Well, so far they haven't had more, so I've been having to save everything else that I need to organize and put in a storage container. They're still in Ziploc bags right now until I can get some more storage containers. Now, you can spend a lot of money on organizing your seeds, or you can not spend a lot of money. I didn't want to go out and spend $17, $18 on big seed organizers, which, yeah, it was kind of like what I wanted, but right now I'm like, I don't really want to spend that money. These $5, and they're all the same size. They're small. They're not going to take up a lot of space. The bigger ones that I was looking at, they were pretty impressive on their size, and that would have taken a lot of space. This right here, I am able to put all of my seeds in this little bag right here, and then I just sit it over in my pantry. I am going to be changing it from my pantry to my craft room, because we actually keep the air vents shut in there, so that room is a little cooler, and I like that for my seeds to be a little cooler than around 70 degrees. So my scrapbooking room, craft room is where I'm going to start storing these. Yeah. My vacuum cleaner is talking to me. So anyway, I can stack all of these up. They fit straight down into that little bag. I pick them up and carry them with me. So I love this. Now, the one thing that you need to make sure of is don't spend money on seeds. I think I might have already said this, but don't spend money on seeds for food that your family will not eat. That's going to cost you time and money and energy, and you're going to get frustrated because it comes harvest time. You will have a lot of food sitting on your cabinet that your families won't eat because it's not something that they're used to. The best thing to do if you want to try something different, I would do maybe 1 or 2 plants of that type and just kind of slowly incorporate it. You don't want to go out and plant 10 eggplants and your family not like eggplants. Because here you go, you're going to have all these eggplants and you're going to spend your time and your energy, your fertilizer, water, and you're going to end up not eating the produce and you're going to get frustrated. So just know that. Start small, add small quantities of new types of food to your garden so that you can kind of see what your family likes, and then if they really will not eat it, don't waste your time with it. If your family will only eat tomatoes and squash, tomatoes and squash, and just tomatoes and squash and tomatoes and squash. Don't worry, don't try to do any weird things or anything like that because you're going to get frustrated, and once you get frustrated in a garden, you're not going to want to spend time in it. So anyway, let me get back to showing you what I did. So on my boxes, I numbered all of them with their number. And so I have 5 of them, which, like I said, I still need more. So what I went and did, I am old school. I like to have a pad and paper in my hand. And so I've got a composition notebook. And what I did, I went through, and each box that I did, I wrote the type of seeds I have in there. Like box 1 is like full of pumpkin seeds, cherry key-tan, the white flat, which is some other weird name that I can't pronounce. I have baby bear, small sugar pumpkins, Casper pumpkins, flat orange pumpkins, blue flat pumpkins, orange carving pumpkins, Cinderella pumpkins, and then I have the turban pumpkins, kind of squashy things. And then if I saved if the seeds I saved from here on the farm, what I did on the outside of it, I said saved. So I know that those were seeds that I harvested here from one of my own pumpkins. But if I didn't, I wrote out to the side like ×2 for the small sugar pumpkin. So that means I have 2 full packets of small sugar pumpkin seeds. So that's what I've got in box 1. And I just went through, like I said, I'm old school, and I like to be able to visualize everything and be able to hold it in my hand. And then like on box 2, we went with mostly sunflowers and flowers. So it has all the types of sunflower seeds I have. If my packet, the packet was used prior, or if I saved the seeds, if they're new, how many new packets I have. And like I have a couple of sunflowers that I ordered, like the elite sunflowers. I ordered 1,000 seeds on that, so I went ahead and wrote down that I had 1,000 seeds on that, so I would know. And then like I have a Russian mammoth, and then I have the mammoth with the gray stripe seed. So I wrote all my information out on here so I know exactly what's going to be in my box, how many packets I've got, if it's a used packet, if it's a new packet, if I've saved them from our farm for when from like the previous year, and then like zinnias, I have all kind of zinnias, if they're short, if they're tall, if I saved them, if they're in a packet. So that kind of gives me an idea of what I do have. And then I just went through and wrote down every seed that I have, and like my peppers, if I've saved them. And like I also save like the little bottles when we go out to eat at Cracker Barrel. I love this because you can put tons of seeds in these little jars and save them, and they have a lid on them, so you're not going to have to worry about water getting into this. You do have to make sure though, before you use it, you wash it really, really well, and I let it dry for like a week just to make sure there is absolutely no moisture in my jars. And I do that with a lot of my seeds. Like here's some watermelon seeds and some more cucumber seeds and cantaloupe seeds. So I have those also. And if they are in a jar, I also write it's in box 3 and it's in a jar. So I'll know exactly what I've got. And of course I've just got that. Okay, so that's what I've done with that. And I did write down in box 3, I did do cucamelons. Now, I'm trying that for the first time because I've heard about that for several years now, and I just wanted to try something. And so that's the one thing that I probably have kind of went over out of the comfort zone with, but I'm not going to try a whole bunch of plants with that. I'm going to try maybe 2 or 3 plants and see how that goes. If it's not something that we like, I'll give the seeds to somebody else and see if their family will enjoy that. The most important thing to do is to know all the seeds that you have, categorize them however you like. If you want to do 1 box tomatoes, 1 box cucumbers, 1 box squash, 1 box kale, 1 box your flowers, 1 box your pumpkins, you can do that, but just make sure that you get all organized. Get down on your table, put all of your seeds out on your table so you can visualize what you have, what you need, what you really don't know if you're going to enjoy eating, or if you don't have enough seeds of what you want to enjoy to eat. Because I know that I don't have very many crookneck squash seeds, and so I'm thinking, I might have to get some more, especially here because I kind of have to succession plant my squash because of all of the squash bugs. They will kill my squash plants in a day. So I have to kind of keep succession planting those. So I think I'm going to have some more squash seeds, but I think that's all I'm going to have because, like I said, I did a seed inventory and I know what I have. So that's the most important thing in order to help you enjoy your garden and help you not to become frustrated with the garden and the harvest and the time and energy. Just make sure that you know what seed you have. Make sure that what you plant is something that your family will enjoy. And if you do want to try something new that your family normally doesn't eat and you want to kind of see how it's going to go, only do a couple of those plants and kind of test the waters and start introducing that into your meal planning so that you can see if that's something that you might want to do more of in 2023. So 2022, just kind of try it out a little bit and then see how your family likes it. And then in 2023, if they like it, add more plants. I hope you enjoyed the little bit of how I do my seed inventory. And I just wanted to let you know it's very important in order to help you not get frustrated and overbuy and then end up with seeds that go bad because you didn't realize that you had so many. So like I said, like these, like all right here are all tomatoes. So yeah, I got a lot of tomato seeds because I am doing the plant sale here at the farm in the spring, and we'll be selling plant starts for the garden and some flowers here at the farm. So if you're in Central Arkansas, I'll be watching on my Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, and we'll be having some plant starts for sale. And thanks for joining me, guys, and I hope that you got a little encouragement, a little understanding of just be organized with your seeds so you know what you have, so you don't get frustrated and you don't get upset and not want to garden because you were a little frustrated and didn't know what you had. But thanks for joining me today, and as I rambled off a little bit, but make what you have beautiful.